Have you ever wondered what lurks in the icy crags of the Himalayas? Amid the snow-capped peaks and frost-bitten valleys, a legend persists. A tale as old as the mountains themselves, whispered from generation to generation, chilling the blood of the bravest souls. This legend is of the Yeti, a creature of mystery and fear, believed by some to reside in the unforgiving terrain of the Himalayan wilderness. Imagine, if you will, a beast of immense proportions, its silhouette looming against the blizzard. A creature of the night with strength to match the mountains it calls home. The Yeti, or abominable snowman as it's often called, is said to be covered in a thick coat of white fur, a perfect camouflage in its icy domain. Its eyes, it is said, glow with an ethereal light, piercing the darkness of the Himalayan nights. Stories passed down through the ages speak of the Yeti's elusive nature. It is a phantom of the snows, leaving behind only footprints to prove its existence. The locals speak of it in hushed tones, a shared secret that binds the community in a mix of fear and respect. The Yeti is not just a creature to them, it is an embodiment of the harsh and untamed spirit of the Himalayas. Perhaps what makes the Yeti so terrifying isn't its alleged physical prowess, but the pervasive sense of dread that accompanies its name. It is a creature unseen, its existence unverified, yet the fear it instills is very real, a palpable force that grips the heart of those who dare to speak its name. The Yeti is not just a creature of the night, it's a creature of the mind, a symbol of the unknown that lurks just beyond the reach of human understanding. The Yeti remains a creature of myth and legend, its existence unproven but its impact on local culture undeniable. As we delve deeper into this tale of terror, remember the most potent fear is that of the unknown. And in the unforgiving terrain of the Himalayas, the unknown takes the form of the unseen beast, the Yeti. But what if these tales are more than just stories? What if the Yeti, the mythical creature of the Himalayas, is not just a figment of our imagination but a chilling reality? Let's delve into the accounts of those who claim to have encountered this beast. Their stories, uniformly terrifying, paint an unsettling picture. A mountaineer from the early 20th century recounts his encounter with a creature of enormous size, its white fur blending seamlessly with the surrounding snow. He describes a paralyzing fear that gripped him, as the creature stared at him with piercing, almost human-like eyes. In another account, a group of trekkers speak of hearing a bone-chilling howl echo through the valleys. The sound, they claimed, was unlike any animal known to them. It was a cry that resonated with primal fear and sent shivers down their spines. They did not see the creature that night, but the terror etched in their memories and their faces was all too real. A local villager shares a tale passed down through generations of a creature that would descend from the mountains during the harshest winters, leaving behind footprints larger than any human could make. The mere sight of these tracks would send the village into a state of panic. These stories, each unique in its own right, share a common thread: the presence of an enormous, mysterious creature that instills fear and awe in equal measure. The Yeti, as these encounters suggest, is more than just a monster from a bedtime story. It is a presence that looms large in the consciousness of those who have supposedly witnessed it. The chilling details, the palpable fear, the eerie similarities, they all point towards something beyond our comprehension. Is the Yeti merely a product of our collective fears? Or is there something more tangible lurking in the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas? These tales, chilling as they are, only add more layers to the enigma that is the Yeti. Evidence of the Yeti's existence, though sparse, is enough to send shivers down one's spine. Footprints, hair samples, and eerie sounds echoing through the snowy peaks. These are the fragments of proof suggesting the presence of this elusive creature. Over the years, intrepid explorers and curious locals alike have stumbled upon these enigmatic signs, each one adding another piece to the chilling puzzle of the Yeti. Let's begin with the footprints. They're no ordinary tracks. The size alone is enough to make one's heart pound with a primal fear. Larger than any human footprint, they speak of a creature of immense size and strength. Yet despite their enormity, they possess an uncanny human-like quality. This strange mix of familiarity and alienness adds to the enigma that is the Yeti. Hair samples, too, have been discovered, often clinging to rocks and trees in remote snow-laden regions. These samples, coarse and strangely colored, have been subjected to rigorous scientific testing. Yet, they have consistently defied classification, matching no known animal species in the region. And then, there are the sounds. unearthly howls and roars that reverberate through the silent, icy wilderness, chilling the blood of those who hear them. These sounds, recorded by various individuals over the years, are unlike any known animal calls. They seem to emanate from a creature of substantial size and power, perhaps the Yeti itself. The scientific community has plunged into these pieces of evidence with a hunger for clarity. Yet, despite their best efforts, the results remain inconclusive. The footprints could belong to an unknown primate species, the hair samples to an undiscovered Himalayan beast, and the sounds, well, they remain a mystery. The evidence, though compelling, raises more questions than it answers. Each piece of proof seems to whisper of the Yeti, yet remains shrouded in ambiguity. The scientific investigations, while thorough and meticulous, have only deepened the enigma. The mystery only deepens, the truths hidden in the icy wilderness remaining just out of reach. In our modern world, the Yeti continues to haunt the consciousness of those who dare to venture into its supposed territory. This elusive creature, shrouded in mystery and folklore, is not a relic of the past. No, it is as alive today as it ever was in the tales whispered around Himalayan campfires. Recent years have seen a resurgence in Yeti sightings, each account more chilling than the last. Tales abound of hikers catching sight of a towering, hulking figure in the snow, only for it to vanish as quickly as it appeared. Others speak of finding enormous footprints, far larger than any humans, embedded deep in the frosty terrain. These encounters, shrouded in the eerie silence of the Himalayan expanse, are enough to send a shiver down the spine of the most seasoned adventurer. The Yeti's presence is not confined to the Himalayas. Its legend has permeated popular culture, finding its way into literature, films, and even video games. This behemoth of the snow has become a symbol of the unknown, the unexplored, and the unseen. It is the embodiment of our primal fears, the dread of what lurks in the shadows, the terror of the indiscernible. But why does the Yeti continue to instill such fear and fascination? Perhaps it is the allure of the unknown that draws us in. The Yeti represents the uncharted, the unexplained, and the unexplored. It is a reminder that there are still mysteries in our world, secrets that remain hidden in the icy peaks of the highest mountains. The Yeti also serves as a mirror, reflecting our fears back at us. The fear of being alone, of being watched, of being hunted. It is a psychological manifestation of our deepest, darkest fears, a creature born from the shadows of our own minds. The Yeti, whether real or imagined, holds a powerful grip on our collective psyche. It is a symbol of the mysteries and fears that lie dormant within us all, a constant reminder of the unknown that lurks just beyond our sight. So does the Yeti truly exist, or is it merely a product of our fears and imaginations? Let's take a moment to reflect on all we've examined so far. We've delved into the hushed whispers of an unseen beast, the behemoth lurking in the shadows of the Himalayas. We've listened to the unsettling accounts of those who claim to have crossed its path, their stories echoing with a haunting resonance. We've pored over the evidence, footprints etched in the snow, hair samples of an unknown origin, and the photographs that continue to ignite debates. Yet despite the myriad of evidence, the existence of the Yeti remains shrouded in mystery. Skeptics argue that the Yeti is nothing more than a myth, a story spun to keep curious outsiders at bay, or perhaps a misidentification of a bear or other wildlife. On the other hand, believers hold firm to the idea that the Yeti is a cryptid, a creature yet to be recognized by science but very much a part of our world. Then, there are those who view the Yeti not as a physical entity, but as a spiritual one. They suggest that the Yeti may be an embodiment of the wilderness itself, a symbol of the untamed and unknown that still exists in our increasingly explored world. And what about the theory that the Yeti is a remnant of a prehistoric time, a relic from the age of mammoths and saber-toothed cats? Could it be that this elusive creature is a survivor, a testament to a bygone era hidden away in the icy fortress of the Himalayas? Each theory presents its own intrigue, its own allure, yet none can definitively answer the question we've been asking. Does the Yeti truly exist? As the sun sets over the icy peaks of the Himalayas, the question remains unanswered, the legend of the Yeti as chilling and elusive as ever.